Hi guys, my name is Lebo and I speak about life, relationships, spirituality, things that we need to unpack in order for us to go back to our authentic selves. I've spoken about this issue, but I'll speak about it again. There are girls in varsity who refuse to date their peers because their peers do not have the financial means to look after them, right? And as a result, what these young boys will do is they will end up settling for those girls who actually want to date them for themselves. However, while they are dating these girls who want to date them for themselves, some of them actually start having built up anger and resentment towards the girls who didn't want to date them when they didn't have money. But they will park those feelings aside and continue with their life as per normal. So these relationships that emanate from women who or girls who had accepted these boys for themselves actually can grow into becoming something where, they grow together, they live together, eventually get married and have kids because they have a long history together. The problem starts when this man starts reaching his peak in his marriage, where he starts making a lot more money in his marriage or reaches financial success in his marriage. Once he is at that point where he's in his peak, there is still an unmet need emanating from his past of him wanting to fulfill his desire to date the woman that he really wanted to be with from when he was young. So then these men who are in these situations will then unfortunately start cheating on their wives because in their minds, in their spirit, subconsciously, they still have a need and a desire to fulfill that unmet need of wanting to date girls who they really wanted to date. That is why you'll find them old, but wanting to go for the hottest girls in varsity because they know that those are the girls they wanted to be with when they didn't have money. Moving into those varsity spaces, you then get a situation where there are these men with these expensive cars. You can clearly see they are successful, but they are mostly going for these type of girls who say they don't want to date students because students don't have the financial means to look after them. So these men use that as a weapon to then be able to pursue these women who don't want to date their peers. Once they date these girls, these young boys who want to date these girls end up looking up to Mahrot man who are dating the girls they want to date, right? And as a result, these young boys looking at Mahrot man who are doing these things end up also wanting to become like Mahrot man who are going to date a lot of different girls so they can also feel hot and important and wanted and needed, right? And that is why you'll see how this whole thing is a vicious circle between men and boys, girls and women, right? Because everyone is looking up to someone out there. So these girls who are now in a situation where they are dating these older men who have money have a twisted perception about what that situation really means for them. Yes, these men are able to look after them financially. They're able to take them out on dates, buy them clothes or whatever it is that they're looking for. But these Mahrot man old men will never marry these young girls because these men are dating these girls for revenge. Unfortunately, they are dating them for revenge because also these men are already married, but they are mainly dating them to fulfill an unmet need from the past. Some of these men that are dating these girls who are here wanting money, wanting a lifestyle, wanting all of this, usually have daughters who are the same age as these girls they are dating. So everything that we are doing is as a result of a traumatic experience from our past. If this trauma is not dealt with, it will always be a cycle that never ends. Because once these ones are rejected, they are the ones that are going to go around once they're in the peak saying, yeah, when we didn't have money, these girls didn't want us. Now that we have money, they want to date us. They are this, they are that, they are that. We don't want them. No, what they don't actually want is to date women who are in the same age group as them, because these are the ones that are going to remind them of some of the women who didn't want them because they are the same age. Right? They are the same age. And if we are the same age, we definitely know that we were probably in varsity around the same time, around about the same age. So they will never want to date their peers once they are in their peak, because they know these are probably some of the ones who didn't want to date them when they didn't have money. So it's all a vicious cycle. So the only thing that you have to do when you are a student, just study. Because fairy tale yona, yeah. So if you would like to subscribe to my channel, you are more than welcome. Send this link to your friends and family, and let's get talking so we can heal, so we can overcome, and so we can win in this life thing, man. Come on. Bye. Mwah.